Distressed, world number 1 Jannik Sinner struggles in stifling heat during Australian Open fourth-round match. He looks disoriented, didn't even know where he was heading. He almost looks like a zombie. World number 1 Jannik Sinner has struggled in the heat of his fourth-round match at the Australian Open. The defending champion served a double fault to gift Holger Rune the opportunity to serve out the second set, with the 13th seed duly leveling the match at 1 frame apiece. But what was described as worrying signs emerged during the break between sets. Sinner was pictured clearly affected as he sat on his bench. He looks distressed. He doesn't take water, there is no towel. He looks ill, Todd Woodbridge said on 9. Jim Courier noted the Italian was heaving for air in the 33°C conditions. He looked like his stomach didn't feel right. He is definitely suffering big time in this heat, and that is a surprise to me. I did not see this coming, he said. Sinner eventually stood to leave the court but was seemingly unaware of the direction he needed to walk. He looks disoriented, didn't even know where he was heading, Courier said. He almost looks like a zombie walking across the court. Sinner soon returned, but even then Courier realized the top seed had failed to give himself the maximum opportunity to recover. What is interesting is he didn't take a shirt to go change, the tennis great said. He could have bought himself 2 more minutes of rest time if he had changed his shirt or shoes, because you get an extra couple of minutes if you do that. So he is not thinking clearly either because he should have done that. Sinner held to love to open the third set, but concerns lingered as he appeared to lose his balance in the third game. Long rallies, including one described as the point of the tournament, later in the same game conspired to make things more difficult for the title contender as he leaned on his racket to stay on his feet. Sinner was spotted shaking during the next changeover. Courier recalled Sinner vomiting on court at a tournament in Beijing in October 2023 before going on to win the match and the tournament. He has shown a history of being able to play through some physical duress, but that was in cool conditions and best-of-3 sets, he said. That is very different to what we are facing here. After the break between sets, Sinner continued to struggle but managed to keep things on serve, including a marathon effort to save break point with arguably the point of the tournament. At 3-2, he called for a medical timeout and appeared to have his blood pressure tested. He then left the court for further treatment. It seems more than just the heat, Courier added. You're not going off the court if it's a loss of conditioning issue. After an 11-minute break in play, Sinner returned to the court and continued to play. He immediately looked better and able to land the crucial break in the 8th game. The injury drama continued with Rune calling for the trainer before Sinner served out the set.